You have selected shuffle.
Welcome to the Shovel Pod. I'm Woody.
I'm the talent.
That's right.
And I'm DJ.
No denying it.
He doesn't even need to say his name. We just know.
No, everybody knows. That's why they tuned into the show. Not for you or
right.
I. It's for the talent.
I'm never. It's either I'm going to speak of myself in the third person, or I'm going to refer to myself as my God-given name, the talent.
Yeah. No, that's.
I'll go with
we
that.
like this. This is what we call you on our group text.
Yeah,
The one you're
the
not.
talent.
Can we shorten it a little bit, like TT or the Tal?
Ooh, I like that. TT.
How about the Talon?
The Talon.
All right, so here's the thing. I just want to jump right into this because yesterday Woody officially is King Shit of Turd Island.
Yes, he is.
He started showing us these awesome little plastic trinkets and stuff that he was 3D printing. I didn't even know he had a 3D printer. We might have talked about it, but I don't pay attention.
Well, I came into some money recently, so some Shovel Pod money. So
You motherfucker.
Oh God.
I'm buying my son a new bike with some of this Shuffle Pod investment.
bike.
I've
He's
been
getting a
doing.
go-kart.
I thought you were going to say a goat.
A goat.
'Cause that would have been cooler than a go-kart.
A goat in a
shit.
go-kart.
All right, so let's talk about this. Today we're going to talk a little bit about 3D printing, and only God knows if there is one. Only God knows where this is going to go.
Yeah, if I start getting kind of boring about it, because I'm pretty freaking excited about it, just let me know.
You know what? Maybe
All right,
Woody
let's-
can print some of his own 3D mini.
I bet you I could.
Oh my God! Could you do plastic? Oh, what about a hoodie for our, downstairs?
A sheath.
A plastic sheath, so that when I walk, you can hear it go, like click around like a knife does in a plastic sheath.
Yeah, I've always wanted one. I thought it was like way too technical for me. I really did. So
did I.
Yeah, Well, you thought it was too technical for me or for you?
For you.
Yeah, because you're
For me,
about
yeah.
half.
Absolutely.
You're about half a retard.
So
He's about half a retard. I tell you that. All right, so tell us what brand did you get and stuff?
Creality is the brand. I got the Creality Ender 3 version 2.
Okay, is the version 2 that much better than the one it's like $60-$70 cheaper?
Yeah, it is. It's the Creality, the Ender 3, just the basic Ender 3 is about $200, and then they have the Ender 3 Pro, which is a little bit better than the 3, and the version 2 is just I think to me it seems like it's just worlds above. It's they kind of learn from everything that people were printing up to make their printers better. They just automatically included it into it.
And I seen it's all open software, like open
The whole thing,
source.
everything, all the nothing is proprietary on the machine. So anybody can make the motors, the arms, the legs. I mean, everything is open source on it.
So if realistically, because you know what I'm going to ask you, if I buy the filament like a power move like DJ did,
Yeah.
will you please
Print you a gun.
print me up just the frame? It's going to be of a Glock. All right, print me the frame.
I don't know if it's good enough plastic for the frame.
It
of the
is.
block.
No. I've been watching them on YouTube, and they're making polymer frames.
There's-
But out of PLA? Because Glock is like I don't know exactly what it is, but it seems... PLA is, correct me, Woody, isn't it basically Legos?
No, that's ABS.
Oh, that's
Yes.
ABS.
Yeah, and
I think the PLA is the actual better. It's I'll find out what it is and I'll buy it because I want you to start casting me some ghost guns.
You can,
We're gonna call him.
You can print in carbon fiber right now. You can print in metal. You could print in wood.
Not with your printer though, right?
Yes, with my printer.
Really?
Yeah, the different types of material that you can use requires different things. So like the bed on the printer's heated and the nozzle's heated. And with some of the better materials and harder to print materials, you have to like raise the temperature of the bed or raise the temperature of the nozzle.
Woody, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the melting temperature of wood?
Okay, so it's actually little pieces of wood.
That's actually, I was going to kind of ask something similar to that.
It's little pieces of wood inside that
resin
in that PLA.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, stuff. So it's 200 degrees is where you.
So you're not actually printing out of wood. It's plastic that is the same color and has wood properties.
Right. The whole thing is you can stain it.
Okay. All right.
It's I mean,
now metal I could see, but not obviously not like steel. But I mean, you could probably do like
there's brass and copper and.
It gets that hot, huh?
Yeah. You're not melting the metal. You're melting the plastic, and it's just little pieces embedded into the plastic. Then you polish it, and it's almost like a solid metal surface.
See, and that's what the polymer is for handguns. Is more of like a glass-filled, polymer.
Yeah,
where
I think it's
rigid.
that carbon fiber, isn't it?
Yeah, you can make them carbon fiber, but then a lot of the guys been using white, whatever the white is, and gray.
A lot of them you can just choose whatever color you want. I mean,
Don't get demeaning to me. A lot of them you can just do that.
I don't know.
Look at this guy. He buys a printer with our money. I've paid for part of that printer, sir.
I wish this episode we had the video going. I know we're not going to have it on this one, but Woody went ahead and created the shuffle pod to stick on the top of his headphones. I'm talking about the headphones.
Oh,
first.
It's so good.
Yeah, he's showing
I
us right
absolutely
now,
love
can't
it.
see it. But we'll do it. We'll show everybody again next time all four are on.
Could you do it for mine?
Yeah, just tell me what I've already got the. I made the file myself, and so I can make it in
red.
You want red? Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I sent
Wouldn't
you
red
the
look
colors.
badass on the white headphones? And especially since I kind of curl my head down all the time because I'm ashamed.
Like it should
I'm
be.
actually going to
see
buy
it.
a pair of black headphones just specifically for it. This is hilarious. This whole thing. I asked him, hey, man, if I get you the filament, would you be able to create a text, like a raised up text? And I explained what I wanted. I want to put it on the top of my headphones, just like our logo.
Yes.
So he gets right to work.
Yeah.
I mean, fast.
Like a little elf.
He's printing in a different shade of blue, but still, he gets done. Took you what? An hour or two total
Yeah, that was
to get
real
the whole
quick.
thing glued to your headphones.
Yeah.
So then I come down and I'm like, I'm going to measure my headphones to make sure that size will fit. See if he needs to scale it a little different for mine. And the top of my headphones
Yeah, this was all his idea.
Oh, they have two
is
pieces.
2 wires
Yeah.
across the top of my head. And I had this whole idea and it won't even work on my headphones.
Dear God,
I
man.
felt like
Did
an
you buy
asshole.
new headphones?
Not yet. I'm looking around. I have about 3 or 4 pair picked out.
Ask Woody if you can take some of the money if we have any.
Oh, there's
Out of the account.
none left.
We bought a 3D printer.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna make money on it. Don't worry.
You're going to print your own money.
I'm gonna sell ShufflePod tokens.
Oh, yeah. And
I
then
like that little token because I really would put it on a chain, like one of those ball chains.
Hey, just wear it for the show.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd wear it to work too,
Yeah, they have gold color,
and I would use it
filament.
as bartering.
Now, Woody made the little shuffle pod token. Hold that up again for us, Woody. So
Dude, that thing is sweet.
it's actually our old logo.
Yeah.
Before Jeff designed our new one, we had a logo. How long did we have that, guys?
Not
too
long at all.
It's the
It's the beta.
I think it was for the first
season, I think.
yeah. Well, no, not even the first season. I think Jeff made the logo and then forced his way onto the show shortly after. And so yeah, I mean I like it because it's got the what is that shuffle? It's got the actual shuffle.
Oh, the shuffle button logo.
Well, that
Ampersand.
was our logo.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, this was our
shuffle
100%
button
our
was-
logo. It's
Yeah.
It's kind of badass.
Yeah. Woody and
I really
designed
like that.
one, but
We should go back to it and fire Jeff.
so
I kid.
this was my first.
What is that?
This was a dog. This
what
was
is that?
A butt plug.
a little dog.
It does look like
that
a
was
butt
my
plug.
that was my first print, and then I printed out this little
Describe it. It's a little,
Oh, it's
maybe
a-
1 inch tall black dog.
yeah, and it's sitting on like
little
a
demo print.
little disc that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a little Skylanders.
I've seen
It
people
does.
making Groot. Have you seen the
a lot of Groot,
when you go and
a lot of baby
and run
baby
it
yoga.
on the slow setting?
Baby
I guess the slower you run, it's what the more detailed. Is that correct?
Yeah, you run it slower and you run it the layers thinner.
Whatever
So-
you print for me, I'd like slow.
Yeah, well, I know you like it slow.
Yeah. And he just wants just
does
use
Woody's
just the
mom.
tip.
Oh, hey, she's a saint. You leave her out of this.
She is a saint. I don't even know why I talk like that.
But so that was my first print, and then I printed like this it was something for my kid. It was he's playing this game, this video game is called Enter the Gungeon, and the bad guys are like little bullets and shotgun shells and stuff like that. So I printed him up a little.
Oh, this should be good for
George-
when he goes and shoots the
George
fucking
is
school
hard
up.
right now.
Yeah, right. George is kind of
Hard and concerned.
But so I printed that up for him, and then for my wife, I made. She really loves that old movie, that A Nightmare Before
Nightmare
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Yeah,
I saw the thing on Facebook.
yeah. So it's like a little shelf and a key chain key holder, and so I did that, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna print me up this. You see this octopus that people print up all the time, and the legs are like articulated kind of thing, but it prints it all as one file. Like you're not printing each leg or each piece of the leg and clipping it together. Just prints it all together. And so that's when I got this.
What's that?
That's
A ball of
big
plastic.
ball of plastic that was at the end of my extruder.
So it didn't work.
It did but I'll tell you what, I learned a lot. about
I'm
my
glad you
program.
learned on that black filament, because that blue filament that I bought, I don't really want a bunch of balls.
Yeah,
of
no,
plastic.
you don't want somebody jerking around making balls
Yeah,
of
right,
blue
right.
blue balls. Look, I made you blue balls. Hey, did you see the? I saw somebody made a frog, and it was like a soft, rubbery frog.
That stuff's called
Oh.
PTU or PTE, I believe, and it's the only problem with that is, okay, so the filament that I have, it's already hard. It's just real thin wire, and it goes into the machine, and there's two wheels, but only one of them's a drive wheel. Okay, so it pushes it through this tube and into the hot end where it prints it out from, right? That PTU, PTE stuff, it's so flexible that when it pushes on that one side, it deforms, and it doesn't want to go in there correctly. It kind of binds up a little bit, so it's really hard to print. So you need an extractor or that drive unit with two drive wheels on it to kind of push them both sides evenly through the machine.
So is that something you can just change out? Then,
Yeah,
if you're going to make
absolutely. I could buy that kind of unit and do that. But
So we can, realistically, we could probably do for our $10 a month Patreons, we could make them
Dildos?
fleshlights, because there are
That's okay.
hardly,
fleshlights.
there's really no females that listen to this as much. So we could actually make fleshlights.
You could make the actual squishy
Yeah,
rubber tiny hands like
I could.
Yes, and then I could autograph them.
Yes.
With my tiny hand.
Yes.
But
I have one of those. It's one of those 3D pens. You know those things
Oh, yeah.
It's like a little glue gun kind of thing, and you can print.
the
we've had that for a
predecessor to
couple
this
years.
stuff.
Yeah, it really is. Well, actually, I think those came out first, and
Oh, did they?
yeah, but I mean they're way better now. When I got this thing, it was probably 5-6 years ago. It's kind of shitty. It looks so cool on Amazon, and I got it for my daughter for Christmas, and it just sucks. You
Yeah.
can't do anything with it.
Let me ask you this, Woody. What do you think, your swan song is going to be on this 3D printer.
All right.
What ultimately do you want to make?
Right now, I'm making a.
I'm nervous right now.
No. This is it's. I'm actually making it for my wife.
He's going to replace you as a friend. I'm making DJ.
It's a.
I'm making a DJ.
It's a bowl.
Just the good part.
A fruit bowl, but it's really really cool. It's like
A fruit.
Just wait. No.
What's your swan song?
Just wait.
Bowl.
All right,
You'll
guys.
see-
Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Woody's
listening.
out.
We're done. The guy wants to make a fucking bull as his like greatest invention.
You'll see when I show you the picture. It's it's not like a solid piece.
Oh, so it's a strainer. It's called a colander.
Actually, yeah, you could use it as one.
It's a fruit colander. It's really cool. You can run water and it rains through the bottom of it.
You just rinse off your blueberries.
That's it. I use it
my
to
swan song.
spray dirt off of mushrooms.
It's my dream.
This is my creme de la creme. Yeah, they'll show him smashing.
All right, what is it?
It's a colander. It looks like the ball that you just showed us from the black.
Yeah,
It looks
It
like
does
an error.
look extremely complicated. It looks almost like a Swiss cheese
yeah.
kind of webbing, like you'd see in like Stranger Things.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I'm actually about halfway through that print right now. I'm making
Are
it
you?
right now. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I started
that's
it
not-
last night.
So basically, what George said, that's not it. Because George said, "What do you ultimately want to make?" And here, this is actually halfway printed.
It's crazy, but like, well, no, my biggest I want to make the official ShufflePod logo. I want to make them in like gold, silver, and bronze and brown.
I have a friend that has a 3D printing company. If Jeff can't get the file, they might be able to turn our actual. If we can get Jeff's original file, he might be able to turn that into an actual 3D rendering.
Yeah, I asked.
So
Jeff
is
might
this-
be able to too. I don't know.
Is this something then we could revamp our Patreon? And can we send people our 3D printed logo for their desk?
I think you need listeners before you have people using Patreon.
Oh, we have listeners.
Oh, do we? Oh,
We do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it.
I see 3 of them right now.
The big
That's it.
problem is me being lazy and not wanting to ship things out to people.
Nah, we'll do it.
Well, you could use our money and hire somebody to do it.
Yeah. What money?
Not anymore. We just bought a 3D printer.
Yeah.
So become Patreons and wait about 6 months for that to build up, and we'll hire somebody to start sending you stuff out. No, yeah,
No dollar a month thing either, guys. You got to do like $100 a month.
oh yeah, this is If I'm gonna hire somebody, it's gonna.
Now, can you
cost.
print our logo out of metal?
I don't know, like. So my printer is a good printer, but it's not like
You just said your printer could. You just said this.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I don't know. I'm still so new to this. I don't know how good it's going to look in metal. You know, like
Walking backwards.
Yep.
I'm
He
still
went from making
experimenting.
Jack Skellington key rings to stepping back. Now he's like, I just want to make a bowl with holes in it.
Pretty much.
I want to yell and scream at it when I put milk in it for my cereal. Ah, my crotch is wet.
But
Oh God.
yeah, so when I made this the ShufflePod logo thing on, I know I'm so impressed with myself with this.
It looks really cool.
Impressed with myself.
I am. That I went on a website called Tinkercad, and my son learned it in what was that STEM? Yes, in a STEM program, like a summer STEM class, and
In his stem cell research class.
right, STEAM or what is it? No, it's STEM, isn't it?
It's STEM.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I don't pay attention to my children.
but basically what it is it's a 3D like CAD program, but you're using basic shapes to make things out of. So it gives you like squares, circles, or cylinders, really, cubes and cylinders and cones and things like that, and then you have to put them together in the right combination to make what you want to make.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
That's weird.
So that's how I made this. I mean, I made it out of all just shapes and put it all together. It was not easy for me. It took me hours.
Well, the text then, is it actually small little shapes.
The text is that's one of the simple shapes is all the letters and all the numbers, but I can't adjust the font of the text. It's that's the one that they have.
It looks really, really good.
Yeah,
And I like that a lot. I think it's pretty badass. It looks like it should be bigger.
Hold that up, Woody. You forgot a piece, my friend.
yes, I know,
Okay, all right.
but I didn't know how to do it.
I found the picture.
Yeah, I didn't. So what he's talking about is the piece that I'm missing is the microphone, because when we first started the Shovel Pod, DJ and I had the microphones that came off the headsets.
Yeah, the boom mic.
Yeah,
from
whereas
the set.
George actually had some professional setup because he was
George
willing
is
to put a
George.
little
Well,
bit.
I liked you guys sounded like aircraft and
Yeah, it was bad.
you know, like this is a captain speaker, you know, that kind of thing.
So, but yeah, I mean, I just didn't know exactly how to add it on to that. But
I'm gonna throw it up in our group chat right now. I just took a very crude picture off my other PC, so I can't share my screen. But I'll show you, George, here exactly what our old logo was.
I'm looking at
Okay,
it.
there
Let's
it is.
see.
You should have it in a second.
This is good for audio, too.
Right,
Jeff's
absolutely.
going to edit. Just everybody shut up, be quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, yeah, that looks badass.
where did you send this?
You know-
to? Oh, our
Our group. I
there it
just
goes.
heard you get it.
Yeah.
No, I really think. Okay, so Woody, let me ask you this. Let's kind of go with the low hanging fruit of your bowl that you're making.
Yes.
What do you think? Ultimately, if consumership goes from buying all the time to making, do you think it's feasible at this time?
No, it's.
No,
I mean, okay, so
because this is opposite of the answer from way back
I know,
when we did
I
our
know.
3D.
Well, no,
Right
but
now.
you said this time.
Right.
As of
as
this
of
time.
right now,
Yeah.
this
Right.
dog took me 3 hours to print, and it's
Well, it seems
It's
Time well
about
spent,
an
my
inch
friend.
long. This octopus.
Oh, that is cool. So
Dude, that's kind of badass.
That he didn't lead with that. Just do that
No.
again. Bring that up. It's got articulated little jiggly legs, and that's one print, right?
Yep, yeah, all one print. Just
okay. I don't understand.
don't-
How did you not lead with that?
That is so much cooler than the bowl.
dude,
It's
if
like I
if
made this
blow my,
holy
If I
bowl.
blow my load right off the bat. Yeah, that's
That thing is sweet.
What else you got down there?
That's it.
A flashlight.
Yeah, he already has one printed.
I did it on the fast setting, so it's real crusty.
Got a cock ring on. He can't show it to
Yeah,
us
well, I
yet.
can't show you that yet.
Well, he can.
No, it's stuck.
He can.
He used the metal-filled nylon. I can't cut it. It's impervious to steel.
But yeah, that octopus took me. I think it was like 8 hours. I mean, it's
incredible. Though.
and
so cool.
It really is. It's very cool. And like
We're
you
gonna
can-
when
you
when
can-
Jeff comes back on, we're gonna bring these back up just so you can show everything on our video feed.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
But I mean, so like I can set it up, and as long as the base layer gets put down really well, I can pretty much walk away from it, and it should be all right. So
Okay.
like the bowl, I started that last night, and I probably watched it for an hour, and then I went to bed, and it was like half done when I woke up 10 hours later.
Well, no, I really think, I think just getting it, and all kidding aside, and I mean this, I think you're really making some really cool looking stuff.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm very impressed with myself on this. Like, I didn't realize that when DJ told me about the
Right.
the headphone thing, I was like, okay. I'm like, that's pretty simple. That was my first thing I ever made on that Tinkercad 3D CAD program thing. And then I'm like, man, what if I make that? Like, I can't make our logo right now. I'm like, but what if I can make the old logo?
Yeah, the old one's real simple 2D.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I spent, like I said, like 3 hours just making this in 3D in CAD program, and then it was like another hour to print. So
is this going to be your new hobby, you think?
for a while, yeah, I've and I'm showing my son how to use it, and Like we made a pencil holder for him that looks like a little shotgun shell. You know, it's got like the gold base and a red top to it. It's really kind of cool.
Dude, that's kind of badass. I've got pens and stuff at. Hold on here, my brother's calling me, and that's rude.
You're gonna hear some noise going on for about 30 seconds, but go talk amongst yourselves.
What do you think as far as I just lost track of what
Your
I was.
brother?
Oh, shotgun shell. My brother called, effed up my train of thought. Thanks, Jimmy. Can you make me a shotgun shell pen holder?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can make it out of the blue filament if it gives you any trouble.
I've got the.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go get it and show you? So just take a
Look
second.
at what?
It's just
The
in other
shotgun
room.
shell he already printed for you?
Yeah.
He reads your mind.
Okay, he's leaving, this is also good for podcasts. Just the host leaves.
You know what else is good for podcasts is the noise that's going on in my studio right now. Can you hear
I
it?
can't. No, not at all.
I don't want to brag too much. Oh, that's nice.
It's like it's from that game he plays, but it's I mean, if you turn
okay.
it that way, it just looks like that.
That's kind of badass.
It's real smooth.
It's,
Yeah. Did you
sand
it's, No,
No?
I mean,
So you can drink out of that?
yeah. Actually, I asked him if it would
I
hold
wouldn't,
water.
but
Man, I don't know. When you look up if it's food safe, it says check the manufacturer's recommendations. On some other things, other plastics on there, they're like, no, not food safe.
Well, okay, now the filaments. How are you getting two colors?
Okay, so I actually, I had to print this in two sections. This is before I learned that I could change it halfway through. I printed the base, and then I printed the top, and then we glued them together. So that's just super glued together. Whereas this, I started the print in blue. When I made it to I made the letters, the shuffle pod words. I made those raised up about 2 millimeters higher than the rest of it. So when it got to that point in the
now
print,
it's broke.
And it's
yeah,
broke.
right. So when it got to that point
Look
in
at
the
the
print,
tensile strength.
I just paused the print and I changed out the filament, and it finished the print in the red. So that's how I got the red. And then the black, I painted on.
Now, we were talking, our old logo is 2D, and I actually printed it as well.
We can't see. Oh,
That was my noise.
very nice.
I, too, have a printer. Woody, you're not that special.
Now, you know what? I like yours better.
Thanks. I put the microphone on mine.
It comes with paper. Yours comes with
It
paper.
does. It
which
actually
is
puts it
kinda
on
cool.
paper, and
Yeah.
then you can cut it out with scissors. It's really high.
You know what? I'm impressed.
Super high tech.
And I guarantee it took a lot less time.
Yes, I just did it.
Yeah, it was.
And I could print in like metal, but I'm not going
Could you
to.
tape that to a shirt, you
I
think?
could
and
tape it
could be a
right there.
t-shirt?
I could staple it onto my shirt.
I kind of think it's good. Why don't- yeah, staple it.
Official shuffle
while you're
pod
wearing
gear, guys.
it. Dude, how great would it be if we had like $100 Patreon and we sent up a shirt?
Of
It was
that.
just a used Hanes T-shirt with stapled on paper.
And then for $100 Patreon though, we would also
Hand wash
We would
only.
also super glue one of Woody's little shuffle pod trinkets onto it too.
Yeah.
Onto the sleeves.
Yeah.
that'd be sweet. Yeah.
That'd be
Oh, look how
badass.
cool that would look.
Like the old Daffy Dan logos. You guys know what Daffy Dan was?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
DD.
So
Yep, DD, yeah.
I was on the phone with Woody yesterday. I know this is gonna surprise some people.
Yeah. Bedroom talk.
Ed, I'm next to my wife. I think you were next to yours.
Probably not, but
Oh, you guys were like, all right, we're going to have a competition.
Exactly. How fast can you finish?
really fast, come to find out.
I think of his wife. He thinks of my wife. You know, we're over like that.
The unattainable. This is COVID swinging.
Oh God. So I just asked like 2 questions, just simple questions about the 3D printer. You know, I'm in the car. What did I ask Woody? It was something just extremely simple. Like, do you think would this be possible to do this? You know,
Oh, yeah.
Tasha looks over at me and says, "You're not buying a 3D printer."
That's my wife said the
And I was
same
like,
thing.
I asked for a 3D printer. I asked
said
if
I
it could
could for
do this
Father's Day.
little turn or
No,
something.
same here. I was looking at the Ender 3, and I was like, I think I want to, for Father's Day, I think I'd like to get a 3D printer. And she goes, no. And I go, why? She goes, you don't need one. I said, I didn't know I needed one until today.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I totally forgot about this part. This is the best part of the whole thing. She goes, those are probably crazy expensive. What are they, like $1,000? And I said, no, it was
this
like
isn't 2018.
I said it was like $250, and her reaction to that was, oh. And I said, that's 4 times
What the hell
cheaper
kind of
than you
reaction
just
is that?
guessed. I said it's 4 times cheaper than you just guessed. She thought that was too high.
$250.
I said you just guessed 1,000. Like, how,
Did
how
you
does
tell her you could
250
make a
shock
bowl
you?
with holes
I
in
did
it?
not. That is the selling point. That's gonna get me.
I can make
3D
a
printer.
gag bowl. I can do a gag bowl. It'll be great when the kids pour milk into their cereal.
Yes.
It runs all over the place. We'll savagely beat them.
Oh, gag bowl. I thought you said a
Gag ball. I thought so too.
No, they're not food
I
safe.
did.
I'm like,
They're-
what's he going with the kids on this one?
Yeah. When,
Yeah,
when
no,
he said
God,
the kids,
no,
I
no.
went, huh?
I'm gonna end up registering myself.
It's. I'll tell you what. It takes a lot of your time. It does, because you're like that, and I've already started like upgrading it since I bought it. I put new bed leveling springs in it. I think I want to get. I have to get a new computer, because the 3D rendering software just doesn't want to run on my computer.
See, it would run on mine.
It would run on yours. Yeah.
See,
have-
I see.
This is.
People were running them on Raspberry Pis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's different. It's called Octoprint. It's a program you put on the Raspberry Pi, and you attach it to the 3D printer. That way you can control the 3D printer from your phone, or you can watch your 3D printing from your phone. It's really really cool.
Is that what the so can you run the entire thing on the Raspberry Pi then, right?
Well, you run the printing part of it. Okay, the way it works is I don't have my laptop like attached to the printer. Okay, the printer's got all its own software.
It's a standalone device.
Right.
Right.
So what I do is I get it comes with a little USB drive that's got a micro SD card in it. So I put that into my computer and I download the file. First off, I find the file on the internet. I take that file from like Thingiverse or wherever I'm getting the file from, and I put it into a slicer program, which is called Cura. Is the one I use, and
Sure.
you slice the image, so it slices it in layers that it's going to print at, and that becomes a G code file. You put that G code file onto the mini SD card, and then you put the mini SD card right into the printer, and then from the display on the printer, you select what you want to print.
So you're having trouble running the software on your computer.
Yeah, so all day yesterday with this Shovelwad logo and stuff like that, I used my son's gaming laptop, because I mean it's lightning fast on his system, lightning fast, and on mine, I mean even to download that slicer program, it took about 40 minutes to get everything to where I was just up and running with it. His took 3 minutes tops. If that.
Wow.
I mean, it was insane. But my computer
Is it the
old.
graphics card?
I think so. I think that has a huge part of
I think
it.
it's graphics card, processor, and the RAM.
Yeah.
All 3.
Because my computer, I bought this way before we started the Shovel Pod. I bought this before I bought my house, and I've had my house for almost 10 years now. No, we bought it
longer.
in 12.
How old's your son?
He's 11.
38.
He was 3, so I've had my house for about 8 years.
I didn't think he was born yet.
No. He was born.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
that
right.
computer you're running is a old computer. So realistically, if you spent $500, $600 and bought a new laptop or something, it should run just fine.
I had bought a year or so ago.
Go ahead, George. Give him the keys to the bank account again.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple.
Just
Way to
bought
go.
myself a new MacBook.
A MacBook. Hey, that's a good idea. A couple years ago, or no, about a year ago, I bought a really nice desktop, but the and I just for the shuffle pod. But the video on the onboard video on the motherboard was so bad that when we were recording, it didn't want to. I would have problems because it shared the RAM with the video and the audio. So I would get I would lose. You guys would lose me. I drop other.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So there was. I had to stop using it and go back to this one.
So can you use that one?
Yeah, I just actually ordered a video card last night for that one. So instead of having to buy a $600-$700 computer, we don't have that much in the ShufflePod account. I bought a video card.
Not anymore. So
Please.
guys, make sure you guys start piling that money for Woody.
Boy, and
What if you bought DJ with any of the ShufflePod proceeds?
All right. You see this mini hand? I
Yeah.
did not buy this with the ShufflePod proceeds. I have bought nothing with the ShufflePod proceeds.
that's because you're not on the account.
Yes, I am. I'm
No.
the main one on the account.
No, you took.
He is.
No, he took. You took your name off. Remember,
No.
Oh yeah, you did. And that's
DJ,
when this
you're
whole-
not on the account at all. When you bought your house, you took your name off the account completely.
No. Not that. I just didn't tell him about that account.
Oh,
Well, it's not.
Oh, so it's Daddy's.
No, it's not. You only have to give like your main bank account that you pay your bills from. I have 2 bank accounts, and then
So
we do
Woody
that
would give the
ShufflePod thing.
ShufflePods.
I only gave him one of my bank accounts. I didn't give him the other one.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So Woody puts in when he bought his house, he put the ShufflePod info in.
There's enough in
actually,
there to buy
he-
a couple of houses. Well, there
Yeah.
was.
Not anymore.
Well, that stock market.
No, but
All right.
I'm listening to a whole bunch of old shows right now.
Okay.
I'm on an off shift at work, and I throw in a headphone and I just listen while I work. And from the beginning, I'm shocked at how many shows I missed because my computer was acting up. And up until the last show we did, I was still using that same computer.
Really?
I finally sacked up and bought it's a refurbished, but I spent quite a bit on it. It's a really, really, really nice HP. I know some
Is
people.
it a desktop
it's a
or
laptop.
nice?
Some
okay.
people will laugh at that, but but for me, it's everything I need and more. I mean, I've got an i7 in it, which that's going to date us if we listen to this in 10 years. But my other one had an AMD, like the extreme low end. I upgraded the RAM and I put a solid state drive in my other one, and it did speed it up, but it's still nowhere near what this one is. As you notice, my background logo, I'm like Jeff now, and I can actually put a background on. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you
my other
notice
one.
mine. I've got a
Piggy.
couple guitars and Piggy from Piggy and Elephant stashed back there. And on the other side of me is where we do our bills. So
That's
if you
nice.
guys zoom in, you'll be able to see
All your account
the
numbers.
bill desk. That's it.
Yes.
And there's no money in it. I've transferred. Woody had me transfer all of our savings account into the ShufflePod
Right, it's
account.
safer that way. Just trust me on this one.
Yeah.
I just had a 3D print idea. What's the size
Was-
range, Woody? Like height-wise?
All right. I think it's 220 millimeters by 220 millimeters by 250 millimeters, if I'm right.
America.
I know.
What is it in American?
So what is that? That's I'd
It's the
say
USA.
it's about
It ain't for you, SA.
10 and a half by 10 and a half inches by about 11 inches tall.
So 11 is the max.
Tall height.
Almost a foot. He could have just saved it by saying almost a foot.
Yeah, about a foot. What about, can you upgrade kind of thing to make taller? So it can
Yeah,
keep going high?
there's no, I can't upgrade my system to make it. Not the printer I have. That's I'm at the top
Okay,
side.
so I guess you could do it in like 2 or 3 pieces. Do they make a really good glue for that holds like rock solid? Like,
Super glue. I mean, super glue holds the.
I don't think this would hold because my idea, either a guitar
Okay, I've seen it.
or a ukulele.
I've seen where they made the
because
bodies.
it's small, and then we can bring back. Dick bullets.
Yeah. There we go. Well, dude, you can make a harmonica.
Well,
I have a couple
Oh,
guitars.
You
I
what?
have a couple guitars.
No, I didn't ask for you. I was for George to 3D print
Oh.
George. You're not in Dick Bullets, asshole. It's our side project.
You were the manager, and then you took our proceeds and bought a computer with it.
No, I would say it for you.
So
But-
I was watching this video this morning about this 3D printer that it's like on a treadmill. Like that's the print surface.
oh, so it keeps
Oh,
making...
wow.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
Infinite length. And it prints at like a 45-degree angle as opposed to like straight up and down. It prints like this. So you actually it has
What do
its
you
feet
put
in
it
a
on?
way.
Like afterwards is like a roller table?
Yeah, they have roller extensions for it, and then this one guy printed out a 6 meter, which is what
It's like
27
6 yards.
feet,
Yeah.
like
The
an
better part of a
I-beam.
first down.
He printed out an I-beam that was like 27 feet long. Because I mean, it's just as long as you can make the file, that's how far this thing will print, and
Holy
yeah,
shit.
it was crazy. But what I don't understand is everything is about a flat.
Real quick. I got to cut Woody off. You said 6 meter, 27 feet.
I don't know what is it. 3 times 6 is what,
It's like
18?
18. Just
Yeah, 18. So I mean, 9
Continue.
meters would be
Continue.
27 feet.
Jeez, one tough hombre.
At least I didn't say it was like 3 miles long. I mean, like 6 months ago, I probably would have.
Right.
A meter is about 70 leagues.
70 leagues.
Well, he was on the phone with me, and he's like, okay, so the logo, I'm printing like 3 millimeter. I said, so that's what, the distance from here to McDonald's? We don't know the metric system.
So, where was I? What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was saying.
I cut you off.
Yeah,
like
it's
an
okay.
asshole.
You were talking
Sorry.
about the roller table.
Oh, yeah. So what I don't
yeah.
get with this thing is the big thing with the 3D printing is everything's got to be on a flat, level surface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? To get adhesion and, and to get the layers right and stuff like that. If this is on a flexible belt, how do you get that thing flat and level like that?
Do you think maybe it's an extremely slow moving and it moves in stages?
No, this thing was fast. I mean, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was at least as fast as mine, if not faster.
Well, I was gonna guess the table itself was either sections of glass or sections of hard, like a metal.
No,
that
it looked
work
like
a conveyor belt. You know what I
it
mean?
looked like
like
a treadmill.
tank, like a tank track is what I was thinking.
yeah. No,
Like a
this was
treadmill, huh?
this
Wow.
looked more like a treadmill. It was it was nuts.
He must be using some kind of low temperature.
He's probably using a really, really good 3D printer as well.
Well, yeah, it's probably.
Well, this thing isn't even available in the market yet. It's a Kickstarter kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I did see a thing on TV about a month ago. This guy is 3D printing houses out of concrete. He brings in like a tower crane
Yeah.
for on a
Yeah.
building. It's something like that. It sets up in the middle, and it extrudes real thin layers, about an inch thick or so, maybe thinner, of concrete, and it goes around. All the walls and everything are concrete.
Hi everybody, this is Jeff. The guys at this point in the episode decided it was going to be too long, so they separated it into 2 episodes. This is the end of the first half. Join them again for the second half of 3D printing and the Holy Bowl.